Good morning, everyone. Happy September 20th. I hope you guys are all doing very well. I couldn't help but notice Dawn Hendricks in the chat. Happy birthday to you. That's awesome that you definitely have made it another year older today and you feel better than ever. So awesome. I hope you have a beautiful day and an exciting birthday. So very cool. And I hope all of you are doing well this morning. I'm not sure if you guys, because I was just going live about almost 12 hours ago. So I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but last night I was live with Ben Thompson over there at Beyond Mystic on Rumble. Let me hold it up real quick. So it was pretty supernatural. This show was really great. Very supernatural. There was a storm going on in the middle of the whole show. So I had a lot of thunder and then the lightning behind me. So it was really cool. But also what happened during the show was really funny because I was talking about in this clip here, and I'm going to try to play it. Hopefully you guys could hear it. But in this clip here, I say to Ben, I'm telling him how the galactic beings are among us. They're with us, and they truly are because they're keeping an eye on things that are going on. Especially those of us that are higher, and very in tune with the galactics. A lot of us work with them at night, right? So when I was talking about that, there was a disturbance, and it was a beeping sound from my stove, I believe. It was either the stove or the microwave, and it was very cool, the confirmation. But I'm going to play it, and hopefully you guys could hear it, but it's pretty fun. We'll do it real quick. We're closer to those beings. Now, the other beings, the high beings that are in different dimensions, they're with us always. We just can't see them. That must be confirmation. Yeah. So hopefully I don't lose power. But okay, so the galactics are confirming that is true. Oh my gosh. So it was such a fun show. I had a blast there with Ben last night. So looking forward to next week. Next week's going to be really fun as well. We're actually going to get into the galactics and really deep dive and see, what they're doing now with us and their interactions. So hopefully you guys could hear that. Sometimes when you play a live video, you can't hear it. So I hope it worked. But anyway, it was so fun. I just really enjoyed it. Very supernatural last night. And also, today, I'm actually on call to be on a show with Brad Wozni. We love Brad over there at the Sovereign Soul Show on Rumble. So this is just the thumbnail. It's not up. I don't think he put it up yet because we are going live. We're both kind of on call. So everyone that's going to be on the show is going to be like boots on the ground. There's a lot going on out there in Canada, from what I understand as well. A lot of military tanks and things going on. So yeah, we're just kind of, we're on call today. So after a couple of readings I will be on call. And whenever Brad is ready and we are ready to go, we're going live over there on his channel. So that's at the Sovereign Soul Show on Rumble. So look out for that. So tomorrow I'll definitely let you guys know, when it's up and everything. But it's going to be fun. It'll be on at some point today going live. But yeah, a lot is happening over there in Canada. So a lot of excitement going on. So we'll have to look into that. I'm sure he'll probably ask me some questions with the cards on the show. So I'm looking forward to it. Brad's such a great guy. We love working with him. Every time we do a show, it's awesome energy for sure. So yeah, that's exciting. I got a big day ahead. And also, what else did I want to share? I wanted to share something else as well. Yes, also, Harley Ray Boutique, because I think that they're in the house. So I just want to give them a shout out. Last night, it got a little kind of spooky, actually, and kind of dark with our Mystical Universe show. So I was definitely saging it out last night. So I want to give a shout out to Harley Ray Crystal Shop. Yeah, so there was a spooky part of the show last night that was pretty dark. So me and Ben were definitely we're getting our crystals out and we were saging. It was just so fun. Yes, Aubrey Denton, thank you for your comment. So awesome. We do love you and Brad are collaborating together. Yes, we're gonna be doing more shows. He's got his channel. He's very busy over there too. So once things are calming down, you're gonna see a lot more of us. Because yeah, we do have some great energy together when we do the shows. He's such an awesome guy, for sure. So I love working with him. It's gonna be so fun. But anyways, let's get going here. So I want to also talk about, if you guys probably saw the title of this video is about timeline shifting, because we have a lot of new subscribers coming on board. A lot of us already know about how to, shift our timeline, get out of our comfort zone, because, when you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, that is when we change and we can change our lives. So I just made a few banners that I like to write when I wake up. So I love to write with my notebook and a pen. I'm very old school, so I still do that. But now I'm also converting it over on my laptop to share with you guys. So I made these little banners just to share. But I was writing this morning about giving permission to yourself to be your best version and stop the limiting beliefs. Because what happens to a lot of us is we'll get wrapped up in, our moods fluctuate, so sometimes we're not feeling it. We're not feeling the best. We can't be cheery every single minute, right? So a lot of times we'll give into those limiting beliefs, but we want to do our best to not do that. We want to always try to be the best version that we can and treat ourselves with respect and love. That self-love is so important. So giving your permission to your own self to be your best version, so important. And then also momentum, all about momentum, drive, motivation, what you want, what you're visualizing, how hard are you pushing for it? Are you going for it? Are you letting the universe and spirit, are you letting things just flow and don't pay attention to the outcome so much? Because the more we put energy on the outcome, the more we're going to stall things. So we want to have a good, healthy momentum so that our timeline does change and our perspectives change to the positive. So yeah, positive choices. Everything's a choice. It's a choice to be happy. It's a choice to be abundant. It's a choice. Everything. It's a choice to attract love into your life, right? So that's another example. I'll use myself as an example. But yeah, so like if you're trying to attract the right partner or the right love into your life, into your timeline, then we must be in that matching frequency. So the frequency that we are presently in is what we're presently going to attract, So our emotional state of mind must be very healthy to attract a healthy emotional person as well, to match our frequency. And that goes with everything that we want in life. So it's all about choices. And then our ego is something that we will always defeat our ego. Our ego, it's not really that bad. Our ego is always trying to protect us, but the ego does like to set fear in us. So when we talk about fear and the fear porn that's out there right now, there's a lot of fear porn and speculation about like the EBS and stuff, right? So yeah, there is this warning that there's going to be a test. Of course, we've had this test before. We've had it years ago about the EBS stuff. And did anything happen right after? No. So I don't feel that we should. There's a lot of you guys, not really you guys, but newer people coming to me and they're freaked out about it. They're really freaked out. So they're giving into the fear. So if you feed the fear, if you feed the fire, what are you going to get? You're going to get more upset. You're going to stay in a negative timeline. And it's going to affect your life if we do that. So that's all ego. Ego loves that comfort of fear. Ego loves that comfort of being held back and staying in a negative mindset. So we want to get out of that comfort zone and shift into the new version. So that's not really for all of us, but it is for those that are kind of new to all this and spirituality in itself. There's a lot of new people coming to me that are very new and learning about the esoterics, learning about clairvoyance. And I'm also teaching that clairvoyance, yes, it is a guide, but it is also, when we're doing cards, when we're using our psychic abilities, connecting to source, it is also, we're talking about the timeline you're in right now, but it's giving you guidance that you can change your timeline, you can shift it. What the reading is showing what's presently the energetic field that you are presenting to the universe and what you're pulling in and what you're attracting. So we are guides, so we're trying to help the planet and guide themselves so that they can shift timelines and change. They can change the outcome of any reading. So just remember that everything's in the moment. We live in the moment. So that's why we need to get out of comfort zones. And the ego's comfort zone is fear. So we need to disregard that. We don't want that. And then another one, start saying yes to life and you will experience your optimal timeline. This is my biggest challenge. I will use myself and I will be vulnerable. I am not always saying yes. I do not give in very easily, especially when it comes to like romance or going on a date or whatever, okay? Or socializing in itself. So I am not always very easy to get to go out or to say yes and let's go do this. Even though I appear very outgoing and I am online every single day, I am not like I used to be. I used to be very, yeah, let's go, let's do it, let's do it. No, I'm not really like that. So I have to readjust and shift my timeline and start saying yes more, saying yes to life and more experience and having more fun and adventure, because I do crave adventure. So saying yes is okay. We need to remember that we are worthy of having a good time and having, more adventure in our lives and experiencing things. Because when we experience things outside the comfort zone that we just talked about, then we're definitely going to grow. We're going to grow and we're going to rise to our optimal, highest frequency timeline. So it's very exciting. And I see life is basically like a game, because it's a chess game that we have to play it. We have to play it right. It's also like cards as well. So if we play our cards right, we definitely can shift to the timeline and to the best version that we want to be and attract the highest frequency into our lives. Our frequency matches what we will be attracting in. Yes, Diane Alexander, I love what you just said. Very simple, to the point. Be the light and you will attract it. That's so true. So true. I like this as well, Pamela Goose. God encoded us all with his DNA. What a wonderful gift. We are so powerful. That is very true. He is within each and every one of us. We have all the abilities. We have all the abilities. We are all clairvoyant. We all have that. We all can do it. We're very powerful and we can change. Yep, I love this as well, but autopilot. We don't want to refer to the autopilot. We need to change. Unless you open to change, stay open-minded, change the subconscious. I'm all about the subconscious mind, and that is something that I study every day because I find it fascinating. But yeah, we don't want the autopilot. We don't want to just turn to that comfort zone. You guys are awesome. I love everything you guys are throwing out there. Fear isn't from God. That is very true. Self-care, Lakeside Laura, that's very, very true. That is a big lesson I've learned lately. Journaling, therapeutic, yes. You guys are awesome. Oh, Raymond, that's very sweet. That's very sweet. I actually don't remember falling, but I probably was flying around. Yep. That's awesome. You guys are so cool. But anyways, let's pull some, we're going to pull some cards. But before we do that, I have a little prayer to Orion. So connecting with Orion, that's what we're going to do today. So thank you, Archangel Orion, for inspiring me and filling my life with your starry energy. I am open to receiving your guidance. Thank you for revealing to me what I need to know. I align my thoughts and actions with love, knowing that this is the real and infinite part of myself. I am safe and well, knowing you are with me, and so it is. So that's beautiful. I love that. Awesome. And hello, Maria Love Frequency. Greetings from Belgium. Thank you for being here. Everybody all around the world who is here, thank you guys. Thank you all for being here. All right, guys, let's see. What is the message for today? Let's see what's going to come through for today, for September 20th, 2023. We're just moving right along. Here we go. Let's take a look. What is the message for today, September 20th, for the collective? Everyone watching now and everyone watching later and whenever they see it. Here we go. Two of Swords. Oh boy, we don't want this. This is fear. Fear of the unknown. So there's some fear going on in the collective. So I do believe that this has to do, maybe because we were just energetically talking about fear, but also I do think this has to do with that test that's coming up, right? What is it, October 4th or something? I think it is. But yeah, so there's that test. There's this that's been thrown out there. Sure, let them test. We want things to happen, but do we think, something, it looks like a lot of people are thinking that something devastating is going to happen, and oh my gosh, they're going into freak out mode. Fear of the unknown. I don't like seeing that card. Let's see what else we get. We get the 8 of Cups. We have the 5 of Wands. Yeah, so it's causing some conflict. It's causing conflict. It's causing 8 of Cups. People are definitely turning away from positivity, clearly. Fear, turning away from positivity. And also we do have the 5 of Wands. But I do also want to refer to this 8 of Cups as well. So see the moon there. There's the moon in this symbolism of this card. And remember, reminder for those of you that are new, I do not read tarot like the books teach. I've never read a tarot book. So what I do is intuitive quantum tarot reading. So what I do with this is the symbolism of the moon. Now the moon is illusional. So the moon itself will cause emotions to go up and down in fluctuation, causing illusions. So what this is showing us as well is that the fear that's being induced with some people out there, with the 5 of Wands, because there's a lot of fear porn going on, 5 of Wands, so it's causing conflict. It's causing people to have that freak out mode, okay? And then the 8 of Cups, walking away from positive beliefs. So they're giving into the illusion that's being painted right now, the message that's being thrown out there, that things are going to get wild, crazy, devastating, scary. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We've got the Queen of Cups. So that's a very nurturing energy. We also have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So there's going to be, yes, there may be something that happens, but it's not going to be what everyone is feeling. So the illusion that it's going to be devastating and scary, it's clearly showing us right here that it is not. It's actually going to be very helpful. So what's going to happen is a change that's actually going to be very helpful, but it's not going to be devastating. There is a sense of control over the situation. There is some type of plan that is definitely good for the people. We have the Queen of Swords there. So she's honest, truth, dignity, victory. So with that Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, it's very nurturing and good for the people. And this is very earthy too with the King of Pentacles as well. Also stabilized energy. This is all stability, all 3 of them. So yes, there will be a change, but it's going to bring great stability. And it's not going to be chaotic like the fear that is being projected and the illusion that is being projected. So yes, let's see. What else could we ask? Let's ask about, because I do feel that this is about what's going on right now in the collective and the emotions that are going on right now and what is being projected versus how everyone's receiving it. So let's take a look and see, is it going to be, we're going to straight up ask, is it going to be straight up devastating? Is there going to be food shortages? Is it going to be, why are people really freaking out? Should they be freaking out? Let's do that. Let's see. 10 of Swords. So no, 10 of Swords, they're taking it now. Words and thoughts are swords. Words, thoughts, ego, fear. That's what's being fed right now. So that's what's happening to most of the collective. So they're feeding off each other's energy. Just like we talk about when we raise our frequency, the more people do that, the bigger groups, larger amounts of people, percentages that do that, the more the planet is going to shift itself into the right timeline. But if we do have more and more people in the fear-based, we're going to drop frequency of the planet. So more and more, that's going to be fed to the fire. But we do have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is very good. It's a very good card. It is a grant from the universe. It is a gift from the universe. So I do not feel, and this is just my opinion, it doesn't really match a lot of others out there. I do not believe that there will be a food shortage. I do not believe that they're going to put us, the good guys are not going to put us in a position of devastation. I do not believe that. And I'm definitely not going to feed into that at all. But definitely, that's very true. God does not push fear, and it is never his intention. Love is his intention. That is very true. Aubrey Denton, I love this. Walk in love, speak love over yourself, and send love into the heart center of every being. Very true. Very true. Well, you guys, I think that was the message that wanted to come through today. Definitely was heavy with what's going on in the world itself, but we'll just see what happens and just stay positive. I love you guys very much. I got to get going. I've got 5 minutes for my first reading, but I will see you later. And at some point today, I will be live with Brad Wozni over there on Rumble. So if you have time, check it out, and I'll see you guys later. Have a beautiful day. Bye.